Hello, everybody. Welcome. So, first of all, I'm not doing too bad. I'm quite fine, thank you. My health is getting better, but because I've had a lot of cleaning to do, the chemicals, they've got me not really recovered. So I'll be clearing like my throat, and I don't think there's much nose blowing going on, but if I do, it's not a lot. So the reason for this reading is because there's something in me that feels like, and this is for ladies, by the way, okay? I'm gonna do the men. After I finish this one, I'm gonna go over to Instagram to our men only channel, and we're going to do the message for the men. But for the ladies, I feel like there's information missing. I just feel like there's something that we should be knowing, but we don't know. So we're gonna dig into the Akashic records so that God can reveal to us what this information is, because I know I can't be the only one that's feeling this way. I just feel deprived of knowledge that I should have. So let's see what the message is. So we've gathered the decks. That's what I was doing. So without further delay, Most High God, if there's anybody trying to interfere with this reading, please block them so we can receive the messages that you brought us here to receive. And also do step in and deliver your messages to your children. Okay? So let's get on with this. I don't really have my setup properly yet. So two more. Anywho, so on the bottom of the deck we got nurture yourself first. The lighting is a bit weird. Yeah, nurture yourself first. So this is about us taking care of ourselves. First, before looking after other people. So perhaps you've been neglecting yourself to some degree. like me. Okay. I knew there was something I was missing. All right, ladies. So we got reevaluate your priorities. So our priorities right now is a bit mixed up, okay? Perhaps the way that we had it set up over the last couple of days was the correct way to do it, but now it's time to get back to nurturing self, okay? We've been putting ourselves on the back burner for way too long, okay? So the next card that we had to come out was let go and enjoy. Let go and enjoy. So whatever you've been trying to work on, just know that you have made a lot of headway, and it's time for you to now put that on the back burner and take care of yourself for a while. And maybe shortly you'll have to go back to it, but it's time for a timeout from whatever you've been doing and get back to self, okay? So we have accept disappointments gracefully and grieve your losses. So right now it's coming in like it's an emergency. Self-care right now. Sorry. My nose is itching me. Self-care right now is an emergency. Okay? So if you haven't been eating properly, it's time for you to stop whatever it is that you've been so focused on and go buy what you need. Like me, I need some spinach. Go get what you need from the shop, or get what you need from your family or your neighbor or your man or your children or whatever you need, and take care of yourself. Okay? So by you putting down whatever you're so focused on right now and putting in more energy to taking care of yourself properly, whether it's just having fun, eating right, exercising, whatever it is that you need to do, you may that other project may get disrupted to some degree, but it's okay. You are more important right now. Self is more important right now. Okay? So that's what we've been doing wrong. We've been putting everything and everybody else before ourselves, and it's time for us to get back to ourselves. So face your shadow. Your shadow would be that whatever it is that you've been neglecting. Okay? So whatever it is that you've put in the background, because that's how shadow is coming through now, like just that black dot on the background, on the ground or in the background. Face your shadow. Pay attention to whatever you've put behind you. This is a wake-up call, okay? So it's time for us to take care of ourselves. Strengthen your gifts. Strengthen yourself. So whether this is your mind, your body, or your soul that you need to nurture, it's time to nurture yourself. Because we've been very, very focused on something. Whatever it is that we've been putting our time and energy into lately, it's been sucking too much of our energy, and it's time to step back from that, let it go, and take care of yourself. It's time to reevaluate your priorities, let go and have a bit of fun, or some self-care. Okay? So right now, you need to put you first. Let's see what the other message is. Whatever you've been working on, it can take a back seat for now. Even if it becomes a little bit wonky when you go back, you can fix it. Okay? Let it go. Because if you are not okay, then nothing else is going to be okay. If you've been looking after other people too much, it's time for you to take a pause from looking after them and let them know you need to look after yourself for a bit. Okay? Because if you're not okay, then you can't do anything at all. You'll be miserable, you'll be tired, you'll be bitchy, you'll be annoyed. And you know all those things are contagious. You're gonna annoy everybody. Cause I'm here like there's something that I should be hearing, but it's like there's nobody telling me. So I had to come on and do a reading. Like, what are we missing? We're missing something. Imagine self-care. That's what we're missing, ladies. Self-care. Could you believe that? I can. Well, now we know. Let's see what else. Two more. Listen, yeah, God is testing me at the same time that I'm doing my work. So if you see my shuffling is weird and shit, I'm being tested by the Most High God, okay? This is what it looks like for me right now. I feel like the test is follow instructions. It don't matter if it don't make no sense. Just do what I tell you to do. God has been on that with me for quite a while now. So, let's just watch. And that's the only one that swapped. Alright, so I'm just gonna follow instructions. Okay, so we got the 10 of Summer at the bottom of the deck. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. So this card actually just tells me about getting back to all those who and all those things that matter. Okay? It's bouncing. So if you haven't been neglecting yourself, this is saying that you've been neglecting somebody else around you or some other things around you. So it's time to bring some balance to that situation. So this big message that I haven't been getting is, what have you been neglecting? That's what we've been missing. We've been neglecting someone or something or some things. It's time to focus on these things for a bit, okay? Or these people, before we get into serious trouble. Okay, so we've got justice. It says, take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. So, yeah, it's time for rebalancing. Fair and objective decisions. So, who and what have you been neglecting lately? It's time for you to put in that time and that energy that it takes to put the good vibes back in your midst, okay? Take the time to review the details carefully. So stop and think for a moment. Who have you been neglecting? And or what have you been neglecting? If you need to write it down so you don't forget, because this is important, because it's been bothering me for the whole morning. Okay, so something is calling on our spirit, or somebody is calling on our spirit, and it's very important that we listen, because God agrees with whoever or whatever this is. It's justice for us to put our attention on who or whatever this is. Okay, so that we can be happy and make them happy and make the situation a healthy one. Okay, 10 of summer, an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. Then we have the Prince of Spring. It says charming, self-confident, passionate, and restless. See that restlessness that I've been feeling? It says immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. So immediately, my loves, we need to get on this immediately. We got the Chariot, success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Spotlight is standing out, like pay attention. Who or what do you need to give your full attention to at this time? Get to it. Let's see, we have Two of Summer, falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up, your relationship can be healed. So whether this is your relationship with someone or something, it's falling apart. But God is saying if you put in the effort now to make amends, you'll be fine. Okay? You haven't fallen too far off. Okay? It's time for you to rein it in so that it doesn't get any worse. Whoever this is, don't get any more upset with you, feel any more neglected, or this situation doesn't deteriorate any further if it's not a person. I hope you understand it. So whoever or whatever has been getting neglected by you, for me it's my health. I haven't been eating the way I should. I don't think there's anybody I've been neglecting. I don't have a lot of people in my life. So chickity, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay? Two more. Okay, so we got 18. I heard legal. Interesting. Legal age limit. Let's see. Okay, so we got Tuesday at the bottom of the deck. That would be tomorrow. Let's see what's happening. So we got Wednesday and next year that came out together. Interesting. And I have a next week card, I think. Okay, then we have Thursday. So Wednesday, Thursday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We got February. Interesting. So Wednesday next year, Thursday, and February. At the bottom of the deck, we got Tuesday, May 6. And at first we heard 18, legal age, whatever I said. I said legal age something. I don't know if it's age limit. Okay, so let's see what's this. So what are we doing with this Most High? Wednesday next year. Thursday, February. So something happening in the future. Okay. So we got Tuesday, we got May and 6. So hang on. Let's check the calendar. Tomorrow is Tuesday, but it says May. May 6th was a Monday, not a Tuesday. Okay, we're gonna clarify. We're gonna clarify. Okay, so what are we clarifying this with, and what are we clarifying? So the underlying issue, we're gonna clarify that first, okay? And what do we use? So which one? Okay. Let's make some room. So clarifying Tuesday, May and 6. Tuesday, May and 6. Well, according to the calendar, May 6th was the Monday. So living in a world where some months have 31 days, some months have 30 days, and February has 28 days every year, except for every 4 years where it has 29 days. Who knows? Maybe May 6th was actually a Tuesday. I don't know whose idea it was to do that to the calendar. Why did? Ooh, I should do a reading to find out. We should check the Akashic records to find out why they chose to do that to the calendar, shouldn't we? You know, nah. I'm gonna take it one day at a time. I can hear somebody saying it looks like she's just doing it randomly, but am I? This is called divine intervention. I don't need to think to do this. I just need to do. And Mother Nature does the rest. I don't need to look. I don't need to think. I just need to listen. All right. Now, because I'm not the one doing this, I'm allowing myself to be used. Seriously. All right, boss. Okay. Yeah, we got confusion at the bottom of the deck. For real, though. Because it's like, don't make no sense. We got the silence card wanting to show itself. Okay, so check that out. The silence card wanted to show itself, then it dropped and revealed the focused card instead. Interesting. Let's see what's behind focused. Educated. Yeah, it's like time to get rid of the confusion. So let's see. So somebody's trying to confuse something. Okay, let's see where God is going with this. And they want you to shut up. So they want to make it confusing. They want you to shut up. But God says, stay focused. Okay? So staying focused means if your vibe tell you to speak, speak. If your vibe tell you to be quiet, be quiet. Don't be quiet because whoever wants you to be quiet. Whatever this is about. So let's keep going and see. Forbidden. So somebody is trying to confuse us and they want us to feel forbidden to actually understand. So we had the silence, then we had focused, and then we have educated. So it's like somebody don't want us to get smart about something. The underlying issue, we got sad, forced, and wild. So wild, so something that's wild is something that doesn't really have any order to it. Okay? So that we can be fearful and uneducated when it comes to us mastering self. And I'm getting that this is about the date. They want us to be ignorant. But God says don't do that. Stay focused and stay educated. But it's kind of hard though. You know, when it comes to time, if we don't want to be confused by Babylon and their extra days that they added, or the days that they've subtracted, or the days that they add every 4 years, I feel like, according to my knowledge, before these idiots created their calendars, people used to mark time by, I think, the moon phase, like many moons ago, 3 moons ago, because you need to find that cycle in nature that is repetitive. It's repetitive and it's dependable. Okay? Because Mother Nature isn't going to fool us. Alright? So there's something about the date or the time or the seasons that we need to pay attention to. And if we don't want to be confused, we need to time by the moons. Pay attention to Mother Nature itself and mark it on your own calendar. I don't know, make up your own shit. Like, put a line, do some tally marks, like 5 days, 10 days, starting from the moon. So we can pay attention to Babylon's time, but also we need to get in touch with reality. And they don't want us to do that. They claim say it's forbidden. So when it comes to information that we should be knowing, like I said, I felt like there was something missing. So there are people and things that we're neglecting, okay? And now God is focusing on time itself and something to do with next year. Next year, February. So the wannabe powers that be, those who want to be God, those who want to play God in this society, they don't want us to pay attention to time. Because I'm guessing something is about to happen. So I'm going to get the other deck to clarify this Wednesday and this next year and Thursday and February. Let's see what we need to know about that. So we need to start marking down from the full moon. Pay attention to the moons. Date the time by the moons. So I don't know who that message is for. If that message is sitting on your spirit, then it's definitely for you. Okay? It's not for all of us that's listening, but God wanted somebody among us, or a few people among us, to pay attention to time closely. Mark it by something in nature which is cyclic and dependable, so that you are not thrown off. This is why I mentioned the moon. You could know something else that you could use, but it's imperative right now that you know exactly when. kind to yourself card just poked out. Two more. So that's that thing that you feel you should be knowing that you don't know. Start to mark the time now. Listen to them and then decide for yourself. Because they're trying to fool you. Okay? And there's a reason for you, there's a need for you to know exactly when. So, yeah. So we got destructive behavior, sorry. Then we got, oh, there's two cards. We got gang stalking and negative influences. This could be on social media, it could be around you, but something negative, something bad. So it's like there's destructive behavior and there's a need for you to pay attention to it. I guess once you start paying attention, you will know exactly when certain things are going to happen. So this part of the message is definitely for specific ladies here. Okay? Possibly men too. If this part of the message is hitting you in your soul, just know it's for you. The underlying issue, we got immature guardians. They're immature. Okay? The powers that be, the wannabe powers that be, they're very immature. We already know that because they base everything on money and power. Okay, that's their main goal. They'll destroy everything and everybody just so they can have power over everybody and just so they can have money. Okay, they don't care what or who they destroy in the process. But it's something to do with you. You will know what to do in this situation. Okay, so we got immature guardians. Eat healthy food when it comes to this bullying. So it's like whoever you are, they got something planned for you for next year. So if you pay attention to the moons, something in February. So they got something planned for February. But you could be on guard. But there's something about knowing exactly when. So we got to look outside your immediate circle for answers when it comes to these immature parents, these immature guardians, these immature ones who are in charge, and expect a good outcome. So this says drink more water. So be more compassionate. Okay, there's no need to panic. Love yourself more. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Okay, just positive energy, like the thumbnail said on the front of the thumbnail that I used for this. When you wish good for others, you also wish it for yourself. So the way for you to beat these people at their stupid game is for you to stay positive And don't wish evil for anybody. Okay? Don't focus your energies on revenge or wanting to see somebody get their comeuppance. Don't waste your time like that. Instead, use your energy and your time to take care of yourself and take care of those around you who do deserve your attention. Okay? Stay focused on the positive and let God take care of the rest. But there's a need for you to know something about time. I feel like there's something else that I should be doing for you here. February. How many months is it till February? Now is what? September, October, November, December, January, February. Because September just starts, so you could say September, October, November, December, January, February. So that's 6. So is that why the 6 came out then? So what came up for it for tomorrow? Some kind of confusion. Tuesday. Okay. So whatever happens tomorrow, don't let whatever happens tomorrow get you down or throw you off focus. All right? And I think okay, hang on. So starting tomorrow, let me see. How many days you should be counting? I think it would be 28. Just bear with me, okay? My soul, remember, I am blind to what's happening here. I am reading, so I can only read what I see because I don't have the information. God is revealing what is meant to be revealed to me. Let me add that too, so that I can give you the message. Okay, so Tuesday. Let's just see what pops out. So it's like, because what I'm seeing is like, okay, so the 7 days is repetitive. Let's see what number pops out. Because my brain is my brain is trying to locate some kind of information. There's some kind of information coming through, but it's not very clear. But it's alright, it'll make sense in a minute. I'm gonna go around 4 times. If nothing fall out, I'll leave it. Six. 6, because it's still 6 months till February. Listen, is there anything you could use to tell us about this one? Okay. Oh God. Okay. So 6, we got the winter card that came out to clarify the 6. So it's gonna be a madness. Okay. But God is saying, don't let it move you. Don't lose focus. Stay focused. Stay educated. So winter is a time of lack. Winter is a time of like rest, rest and rejuvenation, I would say. Okay, because nature itself, when it's winter time, the all the leaves have fallen off the trees and they're basically making way for new. So what this is saying is there's gonna be some rough times coming, but don't let it break you. Okay, because it's about to make you. We got infinite at the bottom of the deck, and we got nighttime. So it's gonna feel like it's taking forever, but just know it's 6 months. So whatever this is that's starting by February, it will come to an end and a new cycle begins. Okay? So some shit's about to go down. Infinite nighttime. That's what they want for us. Because nighttime is darkness, isn't it? They want us to forever be within the dark. So within 24 hours, which is tomorrow, okay, we got a fall, autumn. Autumn is the fall. That's when all the leaves fall off, and then after autumn comes winter. Okay. So some shit's about to start from tomorrow within 24 hours, and it's going to be challenging, but it's not meant to break you, it's meant to make you. So now that you know some shit's about to go down, God has already given you a heads up. Do not feel like it's the end of the world. Just know that it's a time for you to endure. Okay? When you're in the army, they have to put you through the type of training that mimics life on the battlefield for real. So whatever you're meant to do in the future, consider this to be training to help you to become that person. Okay? Because we are going into some crazy times as a human family. All right? It's time to get the people that don't belong in power out. It's time to get the devils out of power. Okay? It's time for good people to enjoy heaven on earth rather than experiencing all this hell on earth that we're experiencing. It's time to stop those who have come to kill, steal, and destroy. Okay? So, whatever you're about to go through, starting tomorrow, just know that it's giving you the wisdom and the courage, and it's building your faith, because you're meant to be in a very high position in the future. Okay, you're meant to be some kind of leader or some kind of forerunner or front runner. So your training starts tomorrow. Okay, I'm talking to ladies. And if you're a man and this is resonating with you, then yes, it's for you. Isn't that lovely? So some kind of training starts tomorrow. Okay, I heard it continues. So if you've been going through some challenging times lately, see now I got somebody knocking on my door. Nobody ever knocks on my door. Hang on. Yes. Chanel or Malika? That's not how it's spelled. You know the gas meter? How many gas meters are there around here? Only one out to the front? I know that gas. I have only electric. Oh, okay, so that's ours then. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's not ours. Oh, I's back. Okay. So yeah. Alrighty. So yeah. The thing is, in life, when you're choosing a career, they have schools. You go school. With God, with God's kingdom is the same thing. You have to train. Okay? You have to train. Everything comes at a price. And for who you're about to be in the future, you're about to start paying your, well, continue to pay your dues from tomorrow. There's a new phase in your training beginning from tomorrow. Okay? Yay. Don't worry, I feel like this includes me too. It wouldn't surprise me. Because I left from that crazy house where they were actually they were deliberately poisoning me with all kind of funky fumes, and I come to this house and I'm still suffering from fumes. And I thought I fixed the problem, but I'm going to keep on working at it. And to tell you the truth, whatever I went through with the fumes, it actually helped me with this cleaning. I actually feel like they're doing it for evil, but God is allowing it for a good reason, because I can see what God is doing. Even though people were being mean to me and doing that dumb shit to me, I can see how it can benefit me and God's mission. So take up your cross and walk with me, God said. That which the enemy meant for evil, God always use it for good. So let's stay focused on what God is doing in our lives, not what the enemy is doing. Just know that God is so powerful. The poor card just showed up. God is so powerful that God can use the enemy to bless us, even though they think they're cursing us. Because everything that they've done to me up until this point has only made me wiser and stronger. It's made me get closer to God and have more faith. Okay? And it's shown me who I could be when I have no choice but to rely on self and God, of course. And it has also shown me that I could do a lot with very little. You see me? It's shown me who's fake and who's real. It's actually helped to clean up my life of the debris. And it has helped to plant seeds of success in me mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, socially, financially, you name it. We can either choose to see our situation from the negative side of things, or we can choose to turn over the coin and see our situation the way that God wants us to see our situation. Okay? And I choose to see my situation how God wants me. Don't be foolish. Because it's the same coin, it's just opposite sides. So we can either see our situation from our enemy's perspective and the wickedness and the evil that they're trying to do to us, or we could see our situation from God's perspective and how God is using that same wickedness to build us. Okay? And that's how I managed to survive and thrive all this time. One more time. See, like with the army analogy, somebody that's training to be in the army, they go through a lot of hellish kind of experiences, and that's only because that's what they're gonna most likely run into on the battlefield. Okay? But those enduring those challenges and overcoming those challenges will actually make one's body stronger, it'll make one's mind sharper. Okay? Now, when you compare a person who's been training for a while to somebody who is just starting out, it will give you cause to appreciate what you've gone through. You'll be able to see the difference between your quality and the quality of the person that's just starting out. Okay? And that's what God is basically doing for you with whatever training you're about to begin. So it's like in those times when other people are enduring the things that you're about to go through, you will have already gone through them and overcome them, and you'll be able to then help others to see their way through the situation. Okay? So that's basically what God is using us for in this situation. So don't fear whatever it is that is to come. Prayer works. Do not fear, pray instead. Okay? Pray for wisdom. Pray for strength. Anything that you feel you need to overcome, pray for it. You got airheaded at the bottom of the deck. To be airheaded is to be empty-headed. So right now, you are empty. Okay? You haven't gone through whatever you're supposed to go through. So right now, you're a beginner. You're a novice. Okay? But God's about to teach you some things. And until you get it, it's not going to feel very nice. But there's going to come a time where you're going to see so clearly, you know what, I didn't like it, but I see how it benefits me. Because even with those toxic fumes, I see how those toxic fumes last week benefit me now. God was up to something. My enemies were up to something, but God too. God is up to something too, and God is using their dumbass. So when they think they're breaking us, they're only building us. And when you need a break, ask God for a break. So, you see, cultured. And at the bottom of the deck, we got self-mastery. So like I said, God is about to culture you through whatever it is that you're about to go through, or we're about to go through, if I'm included in this number. God is bringing us to self-mastery. So like I said, we're going to be going through and learning these things and overcoming these things. Self-mastery, so we can be confident in those times when these challenges are going to be new to other people. We already have been through it, we already experienced it, and we know how to overcome. Confident moving forward. Travel. Valued. So you're gonna be happy that you're gonna be happy to have experienced whatever these things that's coming up, because they're about to teach you what you need to know, and you're going to be more advanced then. So this is like college, university, you know. So yeah, so that's what you're about to experience. So if you hate school, life itself is a school. Surprise! But you're in a different kind of school. So that means, who are you? You must be very special. And the thing is, if God has decided to put you through whatever you're about to go through, it's because, you see, look at what cards wanted to show themselves. Sun and government. You're in God's army. Son of God. Even if you're a female, son of God, you know how they say the thing. We're all sons and daughters of God. But yeah, you're a son of God. You're a part of God's government. Okay? And that's why you have to go through this training. Alrighty. So, okay, I need to make this deck over. So, I'm just going to try pull the card and follow instructions. Let's see. All right. Wow. So we got a lot of cards came out. So we got stranger, angel, and boss. So you don't even know who you are yet. That's what this is saying. Stranger, angel, and boss. You're meant to be at the top of the food chain, not at the bottom. So this training is about to give you knowledge and experience that you need to make you feel confident at the top of the pyramid. Okay? Boss lady. So then we have government and daughter. So if you were feeling funny about the sun card, just know, yeah, we talking about you, daughter. Okay? So see the daughter come out with the government now. First it was the son that came out with government. Now God made it clear, I'm talking to you, okay? So grandfather. What's this grandfather? At the bottom of the deck we got sister. Friend. Okay? Angel. Angel vibes. Up this way. Sister, friend, and look what's coming next. Aunt. So God is making you into a big sister. So you have to learn first before you can teach. You have to experience first before you can tell anybody about it, innit? So, yeah, we're about to go through some kind of training that's going to make us able to help others in the future. Big sister, okay? That's who we are. So just know that whatever shit you're about to go through in the future, they got plans to make a whole bunch of other people go through it. And your wisdom is gonna be needed. So the grandfather energy though, what's this? Grandfather. Clarify this one. Grandfather. So yeah, God is about to boss you up. But you have to study first before you pass your class. Hands-on training. Okay. There's a need for big sisters. And God is about to make you into one of them because God sees that you qualify. You qualify. Ooh, you qualify. Okay, I'll take that. We qualify. We pass with flying colors. And we do that shit looking good. Qualify. So let's see what God wants us to know about this grandfather energy because nothing's coming through to me. Okay, yeah, I figured that's who that was. So the grandfather is the wannabe gods of these societies. These people who wish they were God. They want to be God over all of us. So, we got the ordered card to come out. God is about to make us equals. Like I said, we belong at the top of the food chain. Okay? So we're about to bring balance. So the grandfather energy is those people who want to be God. And God say, you know what? I'm going to raise up some real gods. In our case, goddesses. we gonna launch the goddesses so we can put these motherfuckers in their rightful place, which is at the bottom of the pyramid. Not at the top of the pyramid. So basically, these idiots are in our spots. But before we can take our rightful place in the world, we have to go through training. So, to the idiots who's sitting in my spot, enjoy your last couple of years, I'm guessing. Or months, maybe. Who knows? Just know that your days are numbered. I'm coming for my position. Thank you, thief. Get your wannabe ass out of here. Wanna be me. Ew. Take your dirty ass out my seat. And that's why they've been trying so hard to keep us down. Is because they know that these spots rightfully belong to us. So if your life has been very hard lately, that's the reason why it's been hard, is because you are meant to be in a more elevated position, but the devil's plan is to cut us down before we can even grow. Okay? So they start trying to ruin us from we're children. They make our lives as much of a living hell as humanly possible, so that we feel discouraged, so that we want to quit, so that we feel fearful. But you know what? None of those things belong to us because we are who we are. And even if you choose to give up your spot, that shit will irritate you. You know them ones where you have a thought or a feeling that just won't go away? Like this information. Remember when I came on, I said that it's like there's something that I should know, and I feel like I am not being told. And it's like, we need to fucking know. So, see, this is very important information. Yeah. So at the bottom of the deck here, we got, if I lost all of my beauty, would you still date or marry me? So this is talking about our rightful position. So it's like, whatever or whoever you are ordained to be is talking about that. So it's like, some of you could feel like, I don't even want this position anymore. I don't even want to be doing this anymore. Because for me, when I started out on this path, I wanted to be a humanitarian, but the type of challenges that I found on this path are not challenges that I expected, are not challenges that I wanted, but it comes with the territory. And it took me a while to understand that these levels of challenges come with the territory. If you want to be a saver of humanity in a world where people are trying to tramp the so-called powers that be are trying, the current powers that be are trying to trample humanity and make the world as much of a hellhole as possible, and only they and their clique enjoy heaven on earth, then obviously if you're trying to get regular people to enjoy heaven on earth too, you become an opposition, a natural opposition to their aims and objectives. And since you want to be a natural opposition to their aims and objectives, then you put yourself in the line of fire. I didn't know that. I'm coming to understand that the hard way. And I still say, I'm going to keep going. That's me. But because they have made the way so hard, because those of you who've been here with me for a while, you've heard my story. You've heard the crazy fucking reports that they have caused me to come on the internet and share. Okay? I don't mind sharing my story, because if you see me acting weird, at least you can put my behavior and what I've said together and say, you know, she did say that some shit's going on. And I don't know how true her story is, but it keep looking like what she's saying, something goes something like that. For real. Okay? So those of you who are in with me, you have seen and heard of my struggles. Okay? And because of how hard they have made my way, they're hoping for me to give up. They're hoping for me to probably commit suicide. They're hoping for me to die. They're hoping for me to end up in crazy house or jail, or just, they want me to be ruined. But I disagree strongly. Okay? So basically, it's like, if your desires isn't as beautiful as you hoped they would be, would you still want it? And in my case, my answer is yes. Because like I said, I wanted to be a humanitarian. I wanted to help people heal. I wanted to help nations to heal. Okay? That's all that I wanted to do, is create a little piece of heaven on earth. That's all I ever wanted. I didn't expect to get all of this. But even all of this madness that's going on, losing my whole family, all my friends, all the man them that come in my life only want to use me and treat me like crap so far, and it's just a whole bunch of shit. All the poisoning and rotting in my teeth and trying to destroy my beauty, and just going around telling a whole bunch of lies about me around society. Like, I'm not allowed to work because if I go out to work, they got people planted with the intention of raping me and giving me diseases, and they shut down my bank account and all these things. And I still say I'm gonna keep going forward. So you, whoever you are, I know that you have your own testimony as to all the ugliness that they've put you through, and all that ugliness is meant to deter you from your destiny. Okay? Because it is still my desire to help people to live better lives. It's just in every cell of my body. That's all that I want to see. People smile. I want to see people have self-confidence. I want to see people helping people. I want to see healthy marriages. I want to see healthy family structures. That's my desire. I want to see effective, positive government. Okay, that's just my fucking desire. I don't care who don't like it. That's what I want to see. And if it means putting my life on the line for me to see that shit happen, I'm going to continue to do that because I know God won't disappoint me. So motherfuckers, get ready to get out of my spot, wherever the hell you are. I don't know where God is gonna plant me, but somebody is in my spot and I am coming for it. Thank you. So at the bottom of the deck, if I lost all of my beauty, would you still basically want me? Do you still want to be who you had set out to be in the future, knowing what you know now, not seeing the challenges that come with being who you have decided you want to be? That's the question. So God wants to know, do you still want it? Even though you know it's a treacherous walk, do you still want it? It's up to you. I still want mine. I got tired to see me bumper cloth face. No matter what it look like. Even if you want to throw acid on it and burn them up and make them ugly, you're going to be looking at that ugly fucking face. That confident, fucked up face. So nothing that you people do will ever stop me. So we got, if I lost my job, what would you do? So look at that. So that could be part of the challenge that these people have put in. Like I said, I haven't been making any money for myself. None at all. They shut me all the way down. And I have 2 businesses that have the potential to be very lucrative. But they want to show me that they run society. So they have their people set up. If I choose to get a job outside of my 2 jobs, there's people set up to rate me. I did a check to find out when can I go back to work, and that's what God told me. They have plans to violate me and hurt me. Okay? So it's better if I just stay out of their way. This morning I did a check to find out what's going on with my own jobs. And God said it's the same old. Okay? They're just waiting for you to try and get back out there so that they can sabotage your businesses and sit by and laugh at your dreams falling apart. So what am I going to do? I'm going to chill out because at the end of the day, God provides for me anyway. Okay? And even if they ruin my daughter's, because right now I'm dependent on my daughter, I'm fully dependent on my daughter financially. But when it comes to the house and things like that, I do what I have to do. So basically, I pay my own way through other means. I don't have money, but I have strength and I have wisdom. So I help out around the house and I do whatever I have to do to keep my daughter's life as balanced as possible. And if I know that the next step would probably be to try and make Malika lose her job. But if they do that, then obviously God has another plan. So it's not going to scare me. And I hope that Malika understands the situation enough that it's not going to scare her. And let us just go into the future. Because God has something for us somewhere. That's the kind of life and that's the kind of faith and that's the kind of mindset that we need to take on going forward. Because these people are only here to kill, steal, and destroy. And the way that they fight is very ugly. All is fear and war. Okay? But anything that God allowed them to do, trust that God is using it to our benefit, not to our detriment. We are here to win. We are born winners. Trust and know that. So if you lost your job, what would you do? I would depend on God to provide for me through whatever means. I would depend on God to give me the wisdom on what to do. And I will not allow myself to worry. Because if I know that I'm living for God, I know that God is also living for me. You understand? The next card that came out, if fate would have it that we must downsize property and assets, would you stay with me? I've been through this. I've been through this. I went through that tiny ass apartment. You people see where I'm coming from. And now I'm in a bigger one. It's still not where I want to be, but it's shit. I can move around. And I can't put my hand like this and touch both sides of the wall either. So this is definitely an upgrade. So I don't know, maybe I've already been through my struggles and now I could teach you about it. So now you're probably about to go through it so that then you can teach those who are coming, the set of students coming after you about it. So you've seen me go through mine. Okay? I lost my job, and you people hear and see what I did. And I had to downsize, and you people hear and see what I did. And now we're in a new place, and it's bigger than the old one. Malika has her own room. I have my own room. Okay? So I see my life going back up. So if you have to fall from grace, know that God has got you. God is the safety net beneath you. You'll be fine. If you choose to continue on with God, God will make sure that it looks after you. That's how this works. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, we got, if you found out I was a prince, would you give up your freedom to become my princess? Interesting. Shit. If you found out I was a prince, would you give up your free? Oh, okay. So from this perspective that we're talking here, this is saying like, if you found out that there was great treasures to be had, would you give up your freedom to match your energy to this? So give up your freedom, meaning like life is going all splendid for you right now. Are you willing to go through? Are you willing to change your life temporarily in a negative way to get something that's of high value? Let me say that again, because I don't think I said it right, but that's probably confusing. So basically, okay, let's say you have £1,000,000 right now. Are you willing to give up a salary? Let's say a salary. Are you willing to give up a salary of £1,000,000 for one that is only like 10,000, only for you to be getting 10 million at the end of this cycle? So let's say you get £1,000,000 per year. Are you willing to give that up for £10,000 per year? Only for you at the end of this 6-month cycle, it looks like it's a 6-month cycle. At the end of the 6 months, you'll be getting 10 million every year. Would you be willing to do that? That's basically what God is asking you to do right now. Okay? Right. So God is saying you're good now, but are you willing to suffer a bit for you to be great later? That is the question. To be or not to be? So the reason why these thoughts have been nagging at me is because this is a pivotal moment in our life's trajectory. Well, in your life's trajectory. I feel like I've already been through mine, and I'm still going through mine, but mine has already started clearly because I already lost my job. I've already downsized, but I know where I'm going. And I know some people are scared. Chanel the rich bitch. Chanel the powerful one. Is that the same Chanel? Yeah, motherfuckers. Just wait for it. Wait for it. I try to keep me from my glory. Why did the heathen rage and imagine vain things? I already know where I am going. I don't know. I know where I am going. I don't know. Hey, yeah, man, I could go through some winter. Because I know when that summertime come, when that time of abundance and harvest come, it's gonna be glorious. Glo- glorious. And me, I'm a grateful soul, so anybody look after me in my downtime, once I remember them, and if I don't remember them, they better remind me. I'll gladly, repay the favor, you know. I'm a grateful spirit. I don't know what God is gonna. Well, for me, my ambition is to have my own society. Period. I don't know where, but that's the mission that God has me on. So yeah, I am here to start my own society. Period. We're gonna have our own communication system, our own army, our own benefit system, our own spot. We're gonna have our own schools, our own hospitals. We'll leave out of Babylon. Period. Let Babylon keep Babylon. God is gonna give me a spot, and those who want to be there, you're free to be there once you behave right. It don't matter your religion, your race, your age, your gender. The only thing we don't want there, we don't do sodomy. We're not building another Sodom and Gomorrah. So if you want to be a sodomist, stay in Sodom, which is here. We'll leave out of Sodom, okay? And we're going to erect God's kingdom. Whether you serve Allah or Buddha is irrelevant. God is God. What we don't want is to be given Sodom life. If you want to live like Sodom, stay in Sodom. That's the only thing I will say to people who want to come wherever God is going to put me. We now leave out of Sodom to go start another Sodom someplace else, so don't come. And if you come, you just a pass through. You're not legal to stay there. We not depend on the bullshit. You know, bring no negative energy around we. We create we own little slice of heaven. Life is challenging enough. We don't need all that extra challenging crap for no reason. So that's what God has planned for me. I don't know what God got planned for you. So I'm starting my own society because these idiots over here and what they're trying to create over here is nonsense. I know I have a lot to learn. And I'm willing to learn what I need to learn. And connect with the people that I need to connect with so that we can create the kind of society that we actually want to live in. Instead of being forced to live in this shit hole. Corrupt police and you can't get justice nowhere and spoiling our children from their tiny. Our children can't get to be children and experience the innocence of life and all these things. Keep that shit yourself, bruv. Keep that to yourself. Don't come force it up on me. It's not everybody who want that. Got a studying card. That's what time it is. We're studying. Yeah. So we can create a comfortable spot later on. It's time for us to learn what we need to learn so we can create the type of life that we know we deserve. Life is what we make it. And right now, we don't have the power to make it. We're living in somebody else's ideology of what life should be. And it's not good enough for me. It's fuckeries, wickedness. Even when you don't want to be wicked in this society, they set it in such a way that you have to. That's not good enough for me. I deserve better. And if I need to make it, I'm going to make it. By the power of God and the wisdom of God and the courage of God and the favor of God on my life. Yeah. And that's why they're trying so hard to stop me, is because whatever society I build is obviously going to give their society competition, innit? Because who the hell wants to stay living in hell when they know that heaven is over there? So this is why they try so hard to keep me down. I am their competition. Little old me, yes, me, Chanel Green, that you people have known all your lives. Little me. You know, you got some people that say, when I grow up, I'm going to be the president. I'm one of those people. I believe in me. You don't have to believe in me. I'm going to manifest it and show you that when I say I'm about it, I'm about it. I'm not to be fucked with. Okay? Yeah. I am worthy. I'm one of those people. My dreams are outrageous. I am she. My own society. We'll leave out of Babylon. We'll leave Babylon for the Babylonians. Because we are not welcome here. And that's absolutely fine. I'm not welcome here. That's absolutely fine by me. God will prepare me a place for me to go. And I know you're going to come and try to ruin it. But we'll be ready. Don't start none, won't be none. You want to make me into a criminal? You want to make me into a sinner? You want to make me into a sodomist? Says who? Who are you? I am God's child. I am not your child. You cannot give life to me. You cannot take life from me, or you would have already. Who the fuck are you? You are nobody. Mr. and Mrs. Babylonian people them. Keep your society to yourself. I don't need to be a part of this society. I'm not like you people. I'll stay in my own little corner, my own little four walls, happily. I'm not going to bother you. What you want to do with yourself is your business. No, I'm not going to tolerate you bothering me. I don't give a fuck who you use. It's a spirit thing now. I don't care how old they are or how young they are. Don't fuck with me. Period. I'm not welcome here. That's absolutely fine by me. But at the end of the day, I'm here. Excuse me. I'll stay out your way as much as possible. Because you want to claim every fucking way. And there's no way that you're going to be allowed to claim everywhere and then make it so that there's no place for me. What nonsense is that? Even if it's a tiny little place like this, I'll take it. These tiny walls. This is my place. This is my society. It's begun already. Whether it smells like a septic tank or not, it's my little spot. I praise the Lord for it. No problem. I'm not welcome in your society. You could have just told me that. You could have just told me that. You made me have to figure that shit out myself. You could have just told me that. Me would have stayed out your way. I'd happily stay within my four walls. If I need to go shop, I go shop. And you can't tell me I can't go shop. I go shop and I come back. And plus some of them people outside, they belong to my spirit family. I can talk to them if I want to. Your people are your people. You can keep them. I'm not here for them. I'm not here to fuck up whatever nonsense you got going on either. I only have a problem as it affects me. I'm not part of you. Don't let your system affect me. You don't want me to be in your system. You don't want me to have any kind of interaction with your system. You don't want me to have any pleasure in your system. Don't make your system fucking come on my territory. Right. Alrighty. Completion. Yeah, the end. Let's see where God is going with this one. So, the end, we got fighting. We have banker, sexting, and arguing. So it's all about the money. God did tell me I'm gonna have my own bank in the future. So the underlying issue is it's misguided. Stalking. And we got, well, sexual frustration, but it's not actually sex. It's talking about how we interact with each other. It's frustrating, okay? So all of this is misguided. Fighting us is a stupid idea, eh? And when it comes to our money, fighting over money, arguing about money and all these things, it's a stupid idea. God says it's misguided. All this stalking, all this gang stalking, all this playing games and whatnot, just the way that we interact with each other is nonsense. Then we got love spell and dreams from the divine head creator. The messages from God. So God is telling us what we need to do right now. All this fighting is nonsense. It's useless. It's not gonna get you anywhere. Talking to those who fight against people like me now. So those of you who are about to go into your training, this is talking to the people who are fighting you. It's pointless trying to do that, because we are better off being friends. Love spell. Because right now, they who fight us are the ones with the power, but shortly we will be the ones with the power. And you know, God shortly is longly, but you will be alive to witness and experience it. So you're going to be wishing for death, and death will not come. So we got telepathic communication with the underdog and the handler or controller. So look at this. So God is talking to not just us, but these people who want to control us. So they know we need to associate. Instead, they're sabotaging us with all these psyops, all these psychological operations and shit, hiring people to hurt us instead. Where they should be supporting us, they're being our enemy. And they know, celebrity, it's well known that that shit should finish, because we got gifts. We got unbelievable gifts. God is giving us the power. So do not hate your training, my loves. You're going to be happy you went through it. Like I said, right now you're getting $1 million. It ain't nothing for you to give up $1 million for 10,000, because you're going to be getting 10 million in the future. You're getting $1 million a year. Give up the 10,000 for a little while, because you're going to get 10 million per year. It's a small sacrifice. And y'all don't want to piss us off. You who fight against us, you don't want to piss us off. Instead of making us your enemy, you should be making us your friends. That's what God is saying. And you know that. You, Babylon people, them. You know that. Because we are the ones with the gifts. We are the ones with the power. Your days are numbered. Yes, we're going to go through the struggle, because we know where we're going to get to when we get to the other side. And you know as well. Wait for it. So yeah, so God says, I've told the underdog, and I've told these people, these handlers, these controllers. So all y'all know, you know who we are. Y'all know what's up. Fighting for power and money and all type of nonsense. Ooh, we got reputation of the ancestors. You know our roots. In my case, you tried to hide my roots from me, but my roots is within me. You cannot. I am who I am, naturally. In every cell of my body, I am who I am. You can take the princess out of the palace. Can't take the palace out of the princess. Got good times coming. You already know what's up, man. Beauty is coming. We got chemical warfare for the arrogant. That would be you, Babylon. You gonna fuck your own self up. You gonna give yourself all kind of heart attack, all kind of high blood pressure. God is like, abort. Just let it go. Because y'all gonna lose. Whoever hire you, just know that you're losing. You're gonna cause physical harm to yourselves. That's your inheritance. So, hang on. As I'm talking, my mouth is filling up with bubbles for no goddamn reason. I don't know how. I don't know what y'all are doing to me this time. But baby, don't worry about a thing. No, I won't worry. Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry. Call me boss bitch. Call me boss bitch. Call me boss bitch. Call me boss bitch. I'm paying my dues, okay? It's cool. Because I know what my inheritance is, and I know what you who fight against me, I know what your inheritance is, and you know what your inheritance is also going to be. Look, we got find comfort in the competition, my people, with these fake ass friends. Yeah, just be cool. Trying to sell you all type of dumb shit. Yeah, they're trying to sell you patience. Like they want you to take forever. They're trying to delay your destiny. Delay, 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 delay. Enjoy. Don't worry about it. Take your time. Set your alarm to years. Don't set your alarm to months. Just snail pace. I need to get a tattoo of a turtle. I was supposed to get a tattoo of a turtle, but I haven't done it yet. But I need a picture or something to remind me. Slow down. Don't worry about it. Just take your time. Take your time. Don't rush. And this is why I try to urge you people to take care of your health. Forget your age. Forget time. We're here to defy the rules that these people have put in our brains. Okay? 100 years is nothing to live. It's nonsense. It's a fallacy. Clocking 600 years is supposed to be normal things. Sounds outrageous, ain't it? That's how deep the deception runs in Babylon. Everything is fucked up and backward, inside out. Kill, steal, and destroy. That's what they do. Lie. So when they lie to us, they keep us uneducated. We don't know who we are. We don't know what life is. We don't know what we're capable of. We don't know how to win. We need to clear our files and fill the spot with the right information. 100, being 100 years old is nothing. We're not supposed to be 100 years old and look like raisins. That shit is not normal. We're not caring for ourselves properly, my people. We are not caring for ourselves in the way that we should, and that's why we look so ugly and old so quick. We are lazy. We are inactive. We eat crap. We don't pay attention to our health. Because when we get a certain age, we say we're too old for this and too old for that. Then the knees don't work, your back don't work, your hands start getting tight and shit. That's because you haven't been doing anything with them. Forget about time. Forget about time and just live. Be the first to say you're 200 years old, or the first in a long time. Because I'm sure that there are people out here that are 200 years old, but they don't look it, and that's why we'll never guess that they are. There are people who are probably 600-year-old walking among us, and we don't know. Because they look after themselves well. That's the reality. Some people are probably 3,000-year-old. 10,000-year-old walking among us, and we don't know. What are we? We don't know. We're here to find out. What are we capable of? We don't know. We're here to find out. But God has given us everything that we need for life. I don't know why my mouth is doing this. Bubbles everywhere. Just froth. I don't know how. So that brings us, yeah, see, they want us to be patient. Our contract is being hacked. Secretly, cult. So it's like, yeah, they're cooking a time limit. You see, they want us to give up on our dreams. They want us to give up on our destiny. So they delay. Sit in it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's do that. And my battery is about to die. So I am going to leave you people now. Okay? It's been lovely. Until next time, my darlings, I hope that you found the information given here valuable. I hope that it's made some things clear to you. Okay? And you know how to go forward. So just know that our destinies are being attacked, and it's only because these idiots know that we are here to be great. We are here to be mighty. Okay? That is our rightful position. But they're not gonna make it easy for us. They're gonna make our way challenging, first of all, and they're going to try and delay our glory for as long as they possibly can. They're gonna make our way challenging so that we quit, and they're gonna make it take long so that people give up on us, and we hopefully give up on ourselves. When it comes to my story, none of them things are gonna happen. I is here. I is here. I is here. I is motherfucking here. I'm not going anywhere. I want what is mine. I want all those who belong to me. Okay? I want my man. I want my children. I want my family. Those who do belong in my life, that is. Those who have my best interests at heart. I am here to be saturated with love from my clients, from my family, from the friends that I'm about to cultivate. Okay, I want everything and everybody that belongs to me. I am going nowhere. I shall have heaven right here on earth because God says I am entitled, and I agree. Okay, so I don't know if you're gonna give up on your dream. I don't know if you're gonna give up on your future, but I fucking am not. So Babylon gonna get sick of me, like I am sick of them. So let's continue on our merry way. Turtle pace, you know, the turtle and the hare. I am not a hare. I am a turtle. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not allowed to work. I'm not allowed to make my own money. No problem, man. Irie, man. What else you got, man? All them gonna fail, man. And I hope I never forget, man. Lord, please don't make me ever forget that all the tricks of the enemy are going to fail. Give me the strength that I need to endure. Give me the strength that I need to endure and overcome. Okay? All of their traps, all of their challenges. And I want you to bombard them with the knowledge that glory will be mine. Let them live every day knowing this bitch is gonna make it. From this day forward, make them know say it's only a matter of time. Make them never forget. Every day remind them it's just a matter of time before Chanel come and take over her destiny. Bye.